Alright, hi world, it's Colin here, and you guys probably see my 4x4 video where I do the machine 4x4 Rubik's Cube, and you look at that, you're like, wow, that's pretty cool. And maybe you wanted to try it yourself, or you heard it from your friends, or whatever, and you wanted to try Rubik's Cube. So you did what a lot of people did, and you looked up Dan Brown's, his video, his tutorial. He does have a really nice tutorial, and when you learn it, you're like, wow, this is really easy, and you go through it, and you're like, wow, not bad. And you get to the parity algorithms, those monsters, beastly 20-steppers, and you're like, no thanks, I don't want to do this anymore. Well, there's not that bad if you try to simplify them. So here's a couple things you can do to simplify them. 1. There's 5 parity algorithms in which 2 are the same, according to his number 3 and number 5. And those are 2 little r, 2u, 2 little r, 2u star, 2 little r, 2 little u. Now those, I'm about to explain, those can be kind of worthless. Like I'll do that one as a matter of fact, real quick for you guys. 2 little r, 2u, 2 little r, 2u star, 2 little r, and 2 little u. And that just switches these 2 around, or whatever that. What if I told you there's another way to do that algorithm? However, in this one is actually a little familiar to you guys if you guys have already tried to learn some of the parities. Watch this. 2u star, 2l star, 2u, 2 little l, 2u, 2l star, 2u star. That's interesting. They do the same thing. So does that mean you don't have to learn one of them? Precisely. So my little list of parity algorithms here, I'm going to cancel that one out. Number 3 and number 5. On a side note, if you prefer that other than to those first ones I show you, the 2u star, 2l star, 2u, 2 little l, 2u, 2l star, 2u star, then you can use those and get rid of that. Here's the next thing I want to show you. In parity algorithms number 1 and number 4, where they both begin with that 2u star, 2l star, so on and so forth, they both do the same relatively thing, is where they each align the 2 separate corners, whether the corners are diagonally across from each other or they are connected like this. Well, you could use either one of those. You don't need to know them both. Just knowing both is kind of like a waste of space to me, because if you use the orient the last corners algorithm that we know from the 3x3, you can actually get it to either one of these depending on your preference. I prefer number 4 because it's easier to remember, and the algorithm it's easier to remember, and I just like that algorithm better. Yeah. So to me, I'm just going to cancel out number 1 as well. So that leaves 2 parity algorithms. Now I'm not going to lie here, but 2 parity algorithms, one of which is a little bit smaller than the other one, and then the other one's really repetitive. I think that seems a lot better to me than having to memorize well, I guess 4 of those, really. Well, that's my video, and I hope this helps you guys who had some trouble trying to memorize all those parity algorithms. Good luck to you guys, and have a great time solving the Rubik's Cube.